Okay. Good morning, thriving warriors. Okay, Google. What is the date?
It's Friday, March 17th, 2023.
St. Patrick's Day. Oh. Okay, Google. What is the time?
It's 6:07 a.m.
Okay, Google. What is the weather?
It's 43 and clear. Today, it'll be sunny with a high of 66 and a low of 40.
Okay, 26-degree temperature swing. All right, good morning. Here we are again at Department of Career Services, where our goal is to help you get from point A to point B, where B is better. This is your journey to help you on your journey. And like all journeys, that means it's not a sprint, it's not a marathon, it's a lifelong pursuit. Good morning, Charlene. I think you're sitting there getting ready to go into work. Is that right? And like all journeys, there's highs, there's lows, there's boredom, frustration, fear, uncertainty, doubt, ennui, excitement, thrills, mystery, etc. That's the part that's good about it, that it's all things. And we are here to help you navigate that along your path. That's not really a good sentence. We're here to help you along the path the best way possible to head to Successville. We do it through breadcrumbs. This is the first breadcrumb down below in the description. Please subscribe, click on the bell, share, thumbs up. Please do all of those things. You know the thing. Please do all that so that we can continue to spread the word to more people. Now, in the 17 breadcrumbs down below in the description, there's one for our online course, the Neuroscience-Oriented Approach to Success. The motivational video I watched today, another really good one. Also links to Jordan Peterson, Daily Stoic, Jack Rowland, Baraka Church, Seth Godin, and his daily blog posts, the services we provide our members: housing, clothing, food, hygiene, transportation, skills training, foundational employment, and career planning. All of those things contained in the description down below. So please look at that. Okay, moving right along. Let's get ready to strap on our proverbial seat belt. Our metaphorical virtual seatbelt. Pull it tight. Get ready for the thing next. Coffee. Coffee fuels our thing. It also is a trigger for us to become productive. I, of course, like mine with coconut oil. Thanks to Charlene. Next is our attitude of gratitude. So write down in your book, I'm so happy, and we have our book, and I'm so happy and grateful now that, write that down, I'm so happy and grateful now that, and then ask yourself the question, what am I so happy and grateful for right now? Once again, that I'm here and have an opportunity to move forward with others. Okay. Moving right along, today's motivational video was very good. I want to talk about the TED Talk. This is day 5 of week 3. Outside our school-sized kingdom. This is really in our car metaphor. This is now I'm in the car. I'm trying to get other people into the car who can help me get to Successville. So that's what this week was about. Today is a demonstration, a 3-minute video. Yeah, there's a 3-minute video inside the TED Talk, a short TED Talk by Derek Sivers showing how to do it using the Seth Godin 4-step formula. Find something to change, tell a compelling story, connect the true believers, ignore the non-true believers, and lead them. Very good, boom, precise right there. And yeah, so that's that. Let's see what Seth Godin has to say. It's 5:42 in, time is racing. Is it possible to care at scale? Is it possible to care at scale? After 25 years, I stopped using a certain credit card for business. It was easily millions of dollars worth of transactions over that period. Did anyone at the company notice? Did anyone care? I still remember losing a client in 1987. Small organizations pay attention and care very much about each and every customer. Verizon and AT&T, on the other hand, don't even know that you and I exist. Small family farms have significantly higher yields than neighboring farms that are much bigger. That's because the individual farmer cares about every single stalk and frond, and the person with a lot of land is more focused on what they think of as the big picture. It's pretty clear that if you add up enough small things, you get the big thing. You get to the big one. Caring at scale can't be done by the CEO or VP, but what these folks can do is create a culture that cares. They can hire people who are predisposed to care. Yeah, see, that's the problem we face. Mediocre people who act like gatekeepers who don't really care. It's just their job. Okay, they can hire people who are predisposed to care. They can pay attention to the people who care and measure things that matter instead of chasing the short term. Right, so this is a perfect example of Charlene cares, Jeff cares, Greg cares. The people we have care. Other people we have around don't really care. They're just going through the motions. Large organizations have significant structural advantages, but the real impacts happen when they act like small ones. Okay, so you need to, you don't need to, but you should adopt an attitude of caring. Care for every customer that walks in the store. Care for the people you meet on the street. Care for the people you're supposed to be helping. Don't be like the mediocre people that are hired by the state to do a job. They're only doing the best they can, but they don't care. Okay, they don't really care. Some do, most don't. And the ones who do know who they are. The ones who don't know who they are. Okay, next, moving right along to our fable. Fable. This is the heron. Heron, not heroin, heron, the bird. A heron was walking sedately along the bank of a stream, his eyes on the clear water and his long neck and pointed bill ready to snap up a likely morsel for his breakfast. The clear water swarmed with fish, but Master Heron was hard to please that morning. No small fry for me, he said. Such scanty fare is not fit for a heron. Now a fine young perch swam near. No, indeed, said the heron. I wouldn't even trouble to open my beak for anything like that. As the sun rose, the fish left the shallow water near the shores and swam below into the cool depths toward the middle. The heron saw no more fish, and very glad was he at last to breakfast on a tiny snail. A moral. Aesop's moral. Do not be too hard to suit, or you may have to be content with the worst or nothing at all. Okay, that's the old. Here's what I say to you. Discipline and indifference. Daily routines should be developed. Get up, make your bed, shower, shave, dress for success, plan your work your plan, and help as many people as you possibly can. These are the things to focus on. What was the heron focusing on? We know that it was he was walking sedately, okay? Strolling, being picky and choosy. That was the thing that was important to him, not indifference to the breakfast. He wasn't indifferent to the breakfast, right? The heron doesn't do this. It acts as if it feels in the moment. It chases the short term, not planning, then settling for what's available now. That's what the heron did. Didn't have a plan. It was just like, what looks good? No, that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. And by the time it finished saying that doesn't look good, there was very little left. There was none left, in fact. The fish and snail will always continue to do what they do. That is, their routines. Knowing this helps one create routines, plan, and execute. Okay? So heron, no routine, no thing, not indifferent to what he ate. Could have had 2 small fish. Could have had a couple of the small ones and the perch. Could have done that. But no, was too busy trying to be selective in the moment, adding more to the value of the food than he should have. Should have been indifferent to the food. A fish is a fish, a perch is a perch, etc. Should have done that. Should have realized these guys are going to be here and then they're going to leave, so I got to choose now. But why should I really care about that? It's what do I do after breakfast? After I have my breakfast, that counts. Okay, so there we are. There we are with that. Fable. Okay, we are 12 minutes in. Let's wrap this up quick. Diana, how are you? Charlene, how are you? 6:19. 6:19 in. Diana, yesterday was the only easy day. Okay, so table. Imagine you're a craftsman and your chore is to build a table that you will put the accomplishments of your life on. So you want to have a table that's big enough, sturdy enough to hold the accomplishments that you will pursue and achieve. Our table, our metaphorical virtual table, is built upon 4 legs. The physical leg, that's fitness and health. Take care of yourself. Mental, learning, always be learning. Always be learning. Learning, remembering, communicating. Emotional. If you can't control your emotions, don't worry, somebody else will, and they'll probably take you out of the game. And spiritual, the belief that Jesus Christ is the Messiah. And I would say for people who do not believe that, you don't need to believe it, but you're going to need something to pick you up when you get knocked down. This is as good as any and probably better than most. I would say start with the Beatitudes, Matthew chapter 5. Go from there, study it, learn it, adopt it, make it eternal, internalize it so you externalize it. Okay, Navy SEAL Maxim, which Charlene already talked about. Yesterday was the only easy day. Act such that yesterday was the only easy day. That's one easy way. That's one simple way to get from point A to point B on your journey. Just act like yesterday was the only easy day. Just do a little bit more, get a little bit more comfortable being uncomfortable. Embrace the suck a little bit more. Be more samurai, karate chop chop. Do a little bit more of that every day, or yet today, not every day, just do a little more today. Finally, as Charlene said, if you're still here, God is not done with you yet. You still have something to accomplish. Doesn't mean you haven't already been, you're not already saved, going to heaven. Doesn't mean that. if you're going to have why are you still here? Well, you can adopt the belief that God still has a plan for you. You're not through. And lastly, at 15 minutes, Diana has said and cut, so we must cut. Okay, thank you everyone for being there. Please go out, share this, thumbs up, etc. You know the thing. And cut.